welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Kaylee, and today's class is a Yang to Yin Flow. So we will build heat in a vinyasa sequence and then end class with some longer holds and deep stretches. I'm going to use a bolster for this practice, so grab one if you have. If not, you can just use a large pillow or even a pillow in a yoga block, something that can mimic the shape of a bolster. And if you don't have anything, you can do this class totally without as well. There is a Spotify playlist down below if you would like music during this class. And just a couple of announcements. I have a sale going on right now on my app, up to 40% off of your membership. All of the info is down below and the links. And I still have a couple spots left in my spring retreat. We will be in Baja, Mexico, April 20th to 24th, 2023, and I would absolutely love for you to join. So, links down below. Let's start with a heart opening stretch. Grab your bolster or your pillows or your blocks, whatever you are using. Place it lengthwise on your mat. And then come to sit right in front of it. You can come into an easy seat. Make sure the bolster is right at your tailbone and then lower yourself over. You can come into Supta Baddha Konasana once you get there if that feels good, or lengthen the legs long depending on your hips. Make sure this feels good on your spine and then open the arms out. If you don't have any props, a Shavasana shape will work well here. Closing the eyes and letting the body start to soften. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere, maybe in the fingers, the jaw, the forehead, the shoulders. And if so, can you intentionally soften those areas of the body? Maybe you take a deep breath in and a big exhale through the mouth. And as we arrive on our mat, start to bring your attention to your breath. Following the inhalation and the exhalation, noticing how that brings you into the present moment, into your body. If it is calling to you and is in your practice, you can take Ujjayi breath, slight constriction at the back of the throat, making the breath audible. And in these first few moments, maybe setting an intention for your practice, maybe letting something go that does not serve you in this moment. Whatever that is, let's take a big breath together, holding at the top. And exhale, let it go. You can start to wiggle fingers and toes for a moment like you're waking up from Shavasana. If you're on a bolster, ground the elbows and then press yourself up into a seat. If you're on your back, you can roll to one side and press yourself up. Let's shift the bolster or blocks to the top of the mat for a supported puppy pose. So coming to a tabletop shape, bolster is along the mat, knees under hips, and then one at a time, forearms go down onto the bolster. This is a great place for a block to be if you don't have a bolster. You could also use a large pillow, or you can come into a regular puppy pose. Letting the chest soften, feeling that stretch down the arms, into the side bodies. Continuing to breathe deeply. On your next inhale, gaze forward and come down onto the bolster. So the low ribs are coming onto the bolster. Now walk the hands out long in front of you. Tuck the chin in towards the chest and start to lower yourself down. On your inhale, press into the fingers into a supported cobra shape. Ground into the feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, coming onto tendon fingers. If this feels pretty good, you can stay. If you want more back bend, walk the hands closer to the body, letting the bolster act as a support. Think about reaching the crown of the head to the sky, so lengthening up and then back. And then gently lower back down. Now place the hands behind the bolster to press yourself up into a tabletop shape. You can slide that off to the side for now. We'll come back to it later. On your exhale, round into the spine. Take a cat pose and hold. Draw the chin to the chest. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, come back to neutral table. Exhale, tuck the toes and the hips high, downward facing dog. Bend into one knee and then the other. You can shake the head, yes and no, side to side. And then on your inhale, look forward towards your hands as you lift the heels. Exhale, take as many steps as you need to come to the top of the mat. Land with your feet about hips width. Take a bend into the knees, ragdoll. Fold over the legs. Again, you can nod the head yes and no. Sway the torso. Wherever you are, can you continue to breathe deeply? Release the fingers to the mat. Heel toe the feet together. Big toes touch. On your inhale, rise to stand one vertebra at a time. Head and neck, last thing to lift. Sweep the arms up once you get to the top. Ground into the feet. Gaze follows the fingertips. Exhale, hands travel to the heart center. Close the eyes for a moment. Come back to your intention. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale to sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, take your left hand to your right wrist and then take a side bend over towards the left. Inhale to move through center. Exhale to switch. Right hand, left wrist, and side bend over to the right. Inhale to move back through center. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart to the sky. Inhale, reach the fingers high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Hinge at the hips. Let the torso touch the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and then step the left foot back. We're finding some sun seas today. Right knee bends, left knee lands. Untuck the left toes on your inhale, low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs together, and you can take the hands down to the hips and manually square them to the top of the mat. So left hip goes forward, right hip goes back. Once you're in alignment, reach the fingers back up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Sink lower on your breath out. We'll take one more breath in. Breath out to plant the hands on either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes, step back to a plank. Shift forward, lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, ripple the spine for your back bend. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale to press back up onto the knees. Exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Next, inhale, step your left foot forward. Right knee lands, right toes untuck. Sweep the arms up to the sky and sink low into your hips. Again, you can come hands to hips, manually, left hip back, right hip forward, think warrior one. Squeeze the inner thighs together to keep your balance, and then you can reach the fingers back up to the sky. Pull the low ribs in, grow taller through the crown of the head. Breathing in and breathing out. One more deep breath in. On your breath out, plant the hands, tuck the toes, this time step forward to a fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, ground into the feet. Mountain pose, reach the fingers to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time step the right foot back. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale to sink low. One more breath here. We'll take these first two rounds slow. Next, inhale, let's prepare. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the right toes, step back, high plank. Shift forward, lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, ripple forward to your cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck the toes, inhale onto the knees, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Next, inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left knee lands, toes untuck. Inhale, sweep, fingers up to the sky. Exhale to sink low. Find your alignment, ground into the feet, squeeze the inner thighs together. Breathing in. On the breath out, plant the hands on either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toe, step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to stand, Tadasana. Exhale, right back down, hinge at the hips. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back. We'll move breath to movement now. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the left toes, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, ripple forward, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up onto the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge. Land the right knee, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the right toe, step forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, ground into the feet, lift high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step right foot back. Lower down onto the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes, high plank, shift forward, knees, chest, chin. Ripple forward, lower down. Tuck the toes, press onto the knees, send the hips back, down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee, sweep the arms. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes, step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, sweep up. Exhale, right back down. We'll do that one more time through each side. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step. Left foot back. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale to lower. Press back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps. Breath in, lift the arms. Breath out, plant the hands, step forward, top of the mat fold. Halfway, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep up, ground into the feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back. Anjane, lift. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, plank. Shift forward, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower down. Press up and back, down dog. Inhale, step, right foot forward. Low lunge, sweep up. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes, step. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, step back. Right to your plank. Press into the hands, starting to charge up through the legs. Squeezing belly button towards the spine. And low ribs in towards your midline. Spread the fingers wide, press into the hands, and protract the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, downward facing dog, hips high. Let's take 3 cycles of breath here and pause. Notice where you have built heat. Maybe you need a sigh out of the mouth. Maybe the eyes close for a moment, centering yourself back here in your body and your breath. Beautiful. Next, inhale, lift the heels, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. Send the weight into your heels so the toes are light, and then reach the arms up by the ears. Turn your pinky fingers in just slightly and reach the crown of the head to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, hands travel through the heart center and twist over to the right. Hook your left elbow on your right thigh. Press the palms together and think about rotating your shoulder girdle open. So hips stay square forward, and you're taking your right shoulder back in line with your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next, inhale, gaze down towards the feet. Start to lift the left heel in towards the glute. On your exhale, as slow and controlled as you can, maybe hovering on the way, step back to a crescent twist. Deep bend in the right knee. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Can you twist deeper? Beautiful. Next, inhale, crescent lunge. Lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sink low. One more deep breath in. Breath out, open, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Next, inhale, reverse. Reach back. Keep the bend in the right knee. Exhale, side angle. Right forearm to the thigh. Left arm sweeps by the ear. Rotate your chest open towards the sky as you sweep the left fingers long. Again, try to stack shoulder on top of shoulder, so left on top of right. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next inhale, star pose. Push into the right foot, reach the right arm to the sky. Exhale, flying crescent to the back of the mat. Lift the right heel, bend into the left knee, and sweep the arms by the sides. Interlace the fingers, take a deep breath in. Breath out, humble crescent, left shoulder to left thigh. Reach the fingers long, squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Next, inhale, find a halfway lift, keep the bind. On the exhale, step the right foot next to the left. Forward fold with the bind. Breathing in And breathing out. Again, inhale and exhale. Release the fingers. Inhale, find a halfway lift. On your exhale, step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross body, tap right knee, left elbow. Can you get it to touch? Inhale, kick it high, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross body, tap. One more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, cross body, tap. Slide the right foot through fallen star. Sweep the left arm by the ear as you push the hips up to the sky. Feel that side body stretch. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, bend into the left knee. Can you tap the left elbow to the thigh? Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, bend and tap. Holding here, keep the left knee bent. Right hand to left ankle. Maybe you heel toe it in. Reach the right arm by the ear and then find a side bend. Left hand to right foot. Option to be right here if you're not feeling your side body too open yet in practice. Open the chest to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. On your inhale, lift and turn towards the top of your mat. Take the right leg on top of the left for Gomukhasana. So knees are stacked. Maybe it looks more like this, the knee hugging into the chest. That is a great place to be. If you can, stack knee on knee and then walk the feet out wide. Flex the toes wherever you are. Reach the fingers up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, bend the left elbow. Find a tricep stretch to start. Drawing the elbow in towards the midline. Palm faces your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Option to stay right here or circle the right arm down and around. Internally rotate your right shoulder, so thumb faces down, palm faces back, and then bend into the right elbow to connect the fingers behind you. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, maybe fold over the legs. Breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, lift, reach the fingers forward. Exhale, lean back, find a boat pose, uncross the legs. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your inhale, start to lower, find a low boat. On your exhale, pull the knees back into the chest, lift. Two more like that. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Last one, inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Take the hands in front of you, interlace the fingers but besides the index finger and thumb. Chop over to the right, squeezing right side. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, chop over to the left. Inhale through center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. One more each side. Inhale back through center. On your exhale, cross the ankles, plant the hands, step back through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, option to skip. We meet back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, let it go. Inhale to lift the heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale to sink low. Let's take a deep breath in together. Breath out, hands travel through the heart, and then twist over to the left this time. Hook your right elbow on your left thigh and press the palms together. Put the weight into your heels and rotate from your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, look down towards the feet. Curl the right heel in towards your glute. Exhale, slow and controlled as you can. Maybe hovering on the way. Exhale, step, crescent twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you twist a little bit deeper? Again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more. Next, inhale, high lunge. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Keep the bend in the left knee. Exhale to sink low. One more. Breath in. Breath out, open. Warrior two. Roll the back heel down. Deep bend in the left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Next, inhale, reverse, reach back. Left arm towards the back of the mat. On your exhale, side angle, left arm to the thigh. Right arm sweeps by the ear. Rotate the chest open. Squeeze the right shoulder blade in towards the midline. Reach the right arm as long as you can. Can you get deeper into the left knee? Press into your right heel. Breathing. Beautiful. Next, inhale, star pose. Parallel the feet. Reach the fingers up to the sky. Exhale, flying crescent to the back of the mat. Bend into the left knee. Sweep the arms long. Pop the left heel up. Interlace the fingers once you get there. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Humble crescent. Right shoulder to right thigh as you sweep the arms long. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Can you stay low in the right knee? Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Next, inhale. Find a halfway lift. Keep the bind. On your exhale, slow and control. Can you step to a fold? Left foot next to right. Arms reach long. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release the fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, crossbody tap. Inhale to kick high, squeeze. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Inhale, kick high, use your left glute. Exhale, pull it in, use your left side obliques. Fallen star, left leg goes out. Inhale, sweep the right arm by the ear. Take a deep breath in here. On the breath out, bend into the right knee. Can you tap the right elbow to the thigh as you hover the hips? Inhale, launch forward, pushing into the right foot. Exhale, bend and tap. One more. Inhale, launch forward. Exhale, bend and tap, then hold. You can step the right foot in. I'll spin around so you can see me. Switch the grip. Left hand to right foot. Right arm sweeps by the ear, and then find your side bend. Right fingers to left foot. Opening the chest. Again, you can be here. Reaching right fingers long. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Inhale to come up. Plant the right shin or the right knee pointed forward to the top of the mat. Left knee comes on top this time. Flex the toes. Inhale to sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Pull it in towards the midline. Option to stay right here in this half Gomukhasana. If you want the full bind, reach the left arm up. Internally rotate the shoulder and then take the left fingers to the right behind you. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, hinge at your hips and fold over the legs. Just an option. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Inhale to come back up. Sweep the arms forward. Lean back. Uncross the legs. Find your boat pose. Inhale to lower to your low boat. Exhale, pull knees to the chest. High boat. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift and hold. Interlace the fingers besides index finger and thumb. Chop over to the right. Exhale. Inhale through center and switch. Chop. Using your obliques. Inhale, center, exhale. One more each side. Twist. Center, twist. Center, beautiful. Hands come behind the thighs. This time, let's rock and roll a couple of times. We are going to land in a malasana squat. So maybe the hands help you, heels in, toes out. Press elbows to the insides of the knees. Ground into the heels and think about reaching the crown of the head to the sky. Opening up through the hips. Should feel pretty good. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Beautiful. From here, we'll find some frog squats. These burn the legs. So ground into the heels, hands stay exactly as they are. We'll take a breath in here. On the breath out, straighten the arms and straighten the legs, take the arms back behind you. Inhale to sit low. Exhale, press back. Inhale, squat low. Exhale, arms go back. And you can go as low as feels good in your body. If the knees don't love this movement, just squat a little bit higher. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Good. A couple more. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land in a forward fold. Take the feet just wider than the mat, dropping the head. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let it go. 2 more. You can sway, you can rock. Come back to your breath. Next, inhale. Let's find a halfway lift. Exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, drop down to your knees. Let's sweep the feet forward. Grab your bolster once again. We'll take a supported forward fold. So bolster goes long over the torso. If you don't have a bolster, a pillow or a block, or you can totally do this without as well. From here, let's reach the fingers up to the sky. Make sure the toes are flexed. On the exhale, hinge forward, lay over the bolster. You can rest one side of the face, maybe the forehead, whatever feels best here. And making this less about a deep stretch and more about a surrender into the shape. Couple more breaths here. Notice if the mind is distracted. Can you bring it back? Maybe you switch the side of the head. And then slowly start to come back up, pressing yourself to your seat. Let's take the bolster and place it behind us now. Coming to a seat on your bolster. And we'll take Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees wide. So the bolster is just here for support. If this shape feels good in your body without the support, go ahead and take it that way. Hands come to the base of the big toe, and then you can open the feet like a book. Drawing the knees down towards the ground, but again, not going for the deepest stretch you've ever had, just simply enjoying. Maybe you shift forward slightly. Maybe you stay lifted. My inner thighs are feeling it for sure from that Pilates and bar class that I filmed a couple of days ago. And that practice, or this practice, is just about meeting your body where it is today. So knowing that if you're not in your deepest expression of a pose, that it doesn't mean that you are not good at yoga or not worthy. It simply just means that is where your body is today. And this practice teaches us acceptance in each moment, no matter what the circumstances are. When you're ready, start to press yourself back up. We'll come off of the bolster, and you can place it at the back of the mat. Face forward, the knees are bent, and then drop the knees over towards the right. So you have two right angles in the legs. We did this in one of my recent classes in the mobility work. And then we'll turn all the way to face the bolster and lay over it. Maybe you shift the hips. Maybe you come all the way down. You can shift the bolster back or forward. You want it underneath the right ribs. And then you can make a pillow with your head or with your hands for your head. You should feel the contraction, the twist on the right side body and the lengthening on the left side. Find deep breaths. And if at any point a shape gets to be too much, you can walk up onto the forearms. You can adjust what that shape looks like. But knowing the difference between a pain sensation and a deep stretch is another thing that we learned here on the mat. These longer holds, even if they are restorative and nourishing, can be challenging both for the body and the mind. So if you find yourself just counting down the seconds until we leave the shape, I invite you to come back to your breath. Come back to the physical sensation in the body and really observe what's going on. And then when you're ready, start to press yourself back up. We'll turn towards the top of the mat and switch sides. Knees drop over to the left this time. Turn around so that the bolster will be underneath your left rib. Again, adjusting as needed. Maybe the legs adjust. And know that this side is going to feel different than the other, even if you have the same exact alignment. Taking deep, full breaths. And pressing yourself back up on a breath in. Turn towards the top of the mat and then just slide the bolster so that we can lay down and place it underneath our hips. So bolster right underneath the legs, lift the hips to a bridge shape, and then place the bolster underneath the hips. Make sure it feels supported. Again, you can use a block or a large pillow. Knees pull into the chest, legs lift up to the sky for waterfall. Take the arms out wide, close the eyes, and let's point and flex the feet a few times. Spread out the toes, roll the ankles. Eventually finding stillness and enjoying the benefits of the legs inverted in this restorative shape. One at a time, draw the knees or together into the chest. Step the feet back down. Lift the hips and just slide the bolster so that it will be underneath your knees for Shavasana. Laying it down into your Shavasana shape, knees supported, toes turned out just slightly into external rotation, and then you can let the hands rest anywhere on the body that feels good. They can also be out to the sides, like a traditional Shavasana shape. Close the eyes down and let the breath return to its natural rhythm. Noticing if there's any mental resistance to staying for the last few minutes of class in stillness. And if so, can you Dig a little bit deeper and find where that's coming from. Is it because you don't feel like you have the time to sit here for a few minutes doing quote unquote nothing? And if so, I invite you to stay, because this time in stillness is doing so much internally, even if we can't tangibly see it or feel it. It is there. And most of the time, you should be able to feel it in the way that it gives you that post-yoga bliss or high feeling. So I invite you to stay, to be here, to breathe just for another few minutes in silence. Take a slow, deep breath in and a slow, deep breath out. You can start to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe find a full body stretch, arms overhead. And then roll over to one side. Press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Sitting up tall, you can prop yourself up, but we won't be here for too long. And close the eyes back down once you arrive. Collect the hands at the heart center, press palm to palm, fingertip to fingertip. Bow the chin gently towards the chest. Feel that length in the cervical spine or the neck. And take a moment to come back to your intention. And can you bring that intention with you, as well as a feeling of gratitude, into the rest of your day? Let's take a final breath together. Deepest breath in, feel the belly expand. And deepest breath out, let it go, sigh through the mouth. Gently blink the eyes open. Great work. I hope you loved this class. As always, please let me know down below if you did. Consider subscribing to the channel. It helps to support me so much. And like I said before, all of that info is down below if you want to get in on the Black Friday sale or come to our retreat. I would absolutely love to have you. So I will see you in my next video.